It just, like, it never stops. It never stops. It's been raining for like, I don't know, 2 weeks straight at this point. It just doesn't stop. Please stop. All right, well, welcome to another just perfect day here in Germany. It's just, it's beautiful outside. The plan for today, I'm gonna head to Obi, which is basically the Home Depot of Germany pretty much. Head there, try and find some like heavy duty magnets. The plan is to do magnets on the inside of my front bumper, and then that way I can stick my plate on and pull it back off. No holes drilled, no bracket. It's just click on, click off. And I also want to do some sort of like felt on the back side of my plate so when it magnets on, it's not actually like scratching it. So that's the plan for the front. And then I also have an idea of how I can fix that rear diffuser, the crack part in it. I think it might work. I mean, in my head it works out. If I get the like the expanding like spray foam kind of stuff, if I fill the little like divot crack piece with spray foam, let it harden, and then sand it smooth in the same like shape as the diffuser, I think that'll work. Then paint it black, and you probably should be able to tell. I think, I don't know, in my head it works. I don't really know how to do any fiberglassing or anyone around here does fiberglassing, so I think spray foam, build it up, sand it back down to the same shape, and I think, I don't know, in my head it works. We'll see. Welcome to Obi, and there's a cool little Mark 7 GTD over there. Pretty cool. I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, we're back. I got my supplies here, which I think will work. That took a little bit of time because I was trying to just go through the store and find it on my own, but when you don't know 90% of what anything says there, a little difficult. So I had to resort to Google Translate and asking people for help. But I found everything. I got magnets here, which I wasn't sure they're gonna be strong enough, and I'm still not quite sure, but I pulled them out of the boxes and testing like through boxes and through like plastic pieces, which is about the same thickness as the front bumper, and they seem to work pretty good. So these might work, or we might have to order some that are stronger, but we need a shot. I got some of this, which is a nice little like super glue that's for metal, plastic, all that kind of stuff. So these will be glued to the inside of the bumper like so that'll go together. And I got this Schwamm, which Schwamm means foam, so this is building foam for the rear diffuser. So put it in, build it up, sand it down. So I got that. The funniest thing about it is, like, I go through eBay so much and like being in stores and stuff, I've learned so many German words just like having to search car parts or this kind of stuff right here. So it's cool. I'm hoping to be very fluent in German by the time we leave. I'm getting better. I can speak some of it if I really have to. Most people speak some English, so it's a little bit easier most times, but I'm learning most of the words just from having to buy stuff. So head back home in this lovely weather, and hopefully we can get a, it's working today. And there's a B3 Passat pulling in over there. We'll go see that. Nice little B3 Passat. GT too, it's pretty cool, I like that. Okay, so I've learned something new today actually. So I was taking the magnets out real quick, these ones right here, to test them on one of these plates here, and just to see if it would go through and be strong enough to hold it through a bumper, which I have right here, which is pretty much the exact same thickness as what that one is. The issue is here, let me show you this. These plates here, aren't magnetic. Let's try this one on my car, but I don't think it is. Nope. Okay, so that ruins that plan, but not necessarily all the way. The plan now is I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these, pull the magnet piece out, glue the magnet to the back of a plate frame. That way there's a magnet on the front side of the bumper and on the inside, and then they will stick to each other. And actually it's probably a better idea because now I'll have more force holding to each other versus just from the inside of the bumper holding to the plate, because the plan was to put magnets on the inside of the bumper and have them just hold the plate there. But now if I have one on the inside and the outside holding each other, that'll make it stronger. So this does work out, but I don't know, I just didn't know that these plates were not magnetic. Why did I not know that? Is it just these plates? Is this plate magnetic? Why did I not know that? I swear, I don't know. Oh well. Plate frame it is, I guess. Over here at my test bumper, we've confirmed the magnets do hold through the bumper. Not bad. It actually holds pretty snug. I'm gonna have 4 on the outside of the bumper behind the plate frame bracket, and 4 on the inside of the bumper that they can hook to. So I think this should work. Should. So we'll go ahead and pull the bumpers off this car and get started on the front, and then also get started working on the back of the car, fixing the diffuser. All right, one down, one to go. Got our little station set up here. We have our bracket, we have our glue, we have our magnets, And we have our bumper, and it's easy on the backside because you can see where the indentation is, so I know where the magnets need to go, and hopefully this works. And then after this situation over here, we have the rear bumper over here, where we're gonna hopefully use our molding foam here, fix the damage on the rear diffuser, and make it look perfect. So it looks like we'll do something similar to this, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the back of the plate frame on the front side of the bumper so they stick together. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the magnets out of the casing here, so it's just a magnet on the back, and then same for the ones going to the front. And hopefully this works, and hopefully my Paytex glue thing here will hold the magnets down nicely to the bumper, and then hopefully to the bracket as well, and we have no issues here. I'm hoping they're strong enough, which I think they are. 4 of them should be enough. I can always add more later on, but I think this is gonna work. All the magnets are now ready to go, and these things are actually they're actually pretty good, so I'm hoping this works out. All right, these have been on here for about 10 or so minutes now, but I mean, they're not going. I mean, they're on there really, really good. So I'm gonna do the plate frame next, then we can go ahead and test and see how it holds. All right, what I'm gonna do now is take my magnets and find the other one right there, like that. This way, voila. And don't be afraid, this stuff, I mean, this bumper and this halo stuff is super durable, so it's not gonna get scratched. That one, and look at that. So what I'm gonna do now is take this, mark where the magnets need to get glued to on here, and then we will go from there. Also, what I've done here, you can see I've actually bent the entire plate frame itself, so it's a bit of a U shape. That way when it sits in the bumper, it rests perfectly like that. That way it's matching the shape of the bumper. If it was completely flat, I'd have to like bend it down, and there'd be force with this trying to push up off of these, and I want it to be perfect. So that sits nice and flat. Should be good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and glue the magnets to the back of the plate frame, and then we should be done. But essentially it'd be just like that and done. While our magnets dry on the back of our plate frame, we're gonna go ahead and start on the rear bumper now. So the goal is to fix this spot here and this spot here. I'm gonna use the foam, build it back up, and then sand it down and try and match this same line right here, and then paint it again, and hopefully we won't be able to notice too bad. Pan is ready. I can't read the instructions because they're all in German, so here we go. I've used this before, but never on such like a small application. Oh, stop, 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 stop. I guess just leave it like that until it dries, and then I can mold it how I want it. Well, I'm looking a little bit crazy right now, but I'm hoping after it dries, I'll be able to sand it and mold it how I want to. It's called modeling foam, so I'm hoping it works that way, but I don't know, we'll see. Let it dry, and then we'll start trying to shape it, I hope. So I think this is about as dry as it's gonna get, but I think instead of trying to sand it down and make it right, I think I'm gonna use my X-Acto knives here and use that to cut it and sculpt it the right way. I think it'd be a bit easier to do, so see how this goes. Changing gears for a second, the guy is back. The green car, Little Gracie, is officially sold, so this is it. This is the final day. I mean, we'll see the car a bunch still because he's on base still, but the green car is gone. Little Gracie, you served your purpose. You've been to Switzerland, you've been to Belgium, you've been all over the place. You've done great. You've done great. You're on to a new home, my little cosmic green, rave green car. You've done great. The first car I've ever had in Germany, and it's kind of sad to see it go. We put a lot of work into this car. It looks good. But now, off to a new home. There she goes. And she's gone. And once again, the Mark IIIs now outnumber the Mark IV. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of sad to see that car go. It's been an absolutely amazing daily. It ran great once I fixed it. The heat worked great. I mean, it was just an all-around really good daily car. It was a cool color. So actually kind of sad to see it go. Up next, we'll be taking the Savoy to the shop, get that car fixed, because that car's taking the place of the green car as the daily, but it's a Mark III, so we can do some more stuff with that car, as in wheels and etc, etc. But the Mark IIIs now outnumber the Mark IVs again, so we're winning at the house. All right, so I wanted to start small, so I did the little back hole first, but honestly, that came out pretty good. So not bad, filled the hole there, it's nice and smooth, so now I'm gonna work my way onto the large ones here. All right, so we're gonna try our magnetic plate. Now it should work. I was having a hard time sticking to the surface, so I let it dry for quite a while, but it seems good now, so I hope so. So we'll see. It should stick, but then I just want to make sure I pull it back off. It's not going to yank the magnets off. Ooh. And then Yeah! That's awesome, so. Alright, well it works when the bumper is flat like this, but now I want to see if it works the normal way it's going to be. Like so. Not bad. I mean, it hits on there pretty good. The only thing I'm seeing right now, issue, this side is kind of not as strong as that. I'm not sure why, but that seems to hold a bit better. But it kind of slides down, which I'm worried about. So if I had like a bump in the car, it might just like boop. I mean, it's on there pretty good, but it slides down a little bit. So that does worry me a tiny bit. So I do really like how this works. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. I'm just worried that even if maybe I get stronger magnets, I'll eliminate the risk of like hitting a bump and having it fall off and then I run my plate over. That's never fun. I have one more thing I could try at least tonight that will work for sure. That is pretty cool, I like that. And then over here with our diffuser, the rear one back there is pretty much good to go. This first one, I took too much out of it, so there's still a bit of a dip, but this one actually came pretty close. I need to make this a bit smoother across the top, but in terms of, it mostly matches here, and there's a little bit of rough in some spots. I need to add a little bit more and then take some more off. But not bad. Better than having a giant hole there, so not bad. With some more work, I'll try and get it perfect and then paint it, and you probably shouldn't be able to see it at all. Alright, so I was in the garage looking around and I found this bracket here, which what this one does is it mounts to the bottom of the bumper down there and goes this way, and you can put a front plate on your car, but this is for an American plate. But it would work, so I would have to drill holes in the front of the bumper just underneath it. But the only problem with this one is it's much bigger than this, and I don't want to see this coming around that. It's kind of ugly to me. And then I had this one. Someone, I think, sent this to me. Originally, these tabs on the bottom were straight down, and I did not bent them up. So I think with this one, I would screw it into the bottom like so, and then I'd be able to mount the plate frame to this, and then it shows, unscrew it and take it off, and it's out of the way. That way there's a front plate, and it's mounted very sturdy to the bumper. It can't fall off, and I can take it off, it shows, and no holes in the bumper. I do still want to work on the magnet thing. I just need to find stronger magnets and then something on the bottom here to kind of brace it, because if I hit a bump, I don't want it to slide off and then I run my plate over and it's gone. So I think this will work. I did a lot of magnet work for nothing, but still, this will work. Our bracket is installed to our plate frame, and I actually made some new holes in the bottom here, so this will line up perfectly with the indentation in the middle of the bumper there. Okay, at this point, the front bumper plate install is officially done. Nice little bracket, kind of like a cool like floating plate kind of thing. Nice and sturdy, can't go anywhere, and it shows. I just unscrew this real quick, pull it off, and there's no holes in the front side. Yes, there's holes down here, but I just don't want any holes on this side, so it works out. And then I can put it down here on the ground, get you like a normal front-facing view. Set her on down there. Voila, plate. So that's done. I still want to try to look into the magnet thing, but I figure out what stronger magnets to use and how to make sure it doesn't slide down. But for now, this will work, and then we will probably finish this up tomorrow. I'll also install that back up tomorrow. I got a little bit of work to do on this still. I'm gonna add some more foam and keep working it down as best I can. I wanna make this nice and smooth and then paint it, but good start so far, I think. Okay, we are all done for the day. We'll finish with the diffuser tomorrow and put the bumpers back on the car and get it all sorted and good to go. Things for this upcoming week, I need to get an alignment from Miley, hopefully, because I got invited to a car show on Saturday up in Paderborn. It's about 3.5 hours away, but my buddy Dr. 90 with his really cool purple Vento VR6 invited me to come. I actually already have a spot in this show, so we can get an alignment this week. We'll make up for this show because I want to drive that far on a bad alignment because my toe's out a little bit. It's going to trash my tire. So hopefully alignment this week, make it to the show, and also need to get the Savoy towed to Sasha's shop, so hopefully we can fix that car, because since the green card's gone now, we need new daily. So the Savoy will take that role as soon as it's fixed, because it just likes to shut off randomly and I don't know why. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.